He gets it in. It's going to be tight here. It's in. Oh, my God. Goalie goal. Goalie goal. Goalie goal. Where do we find these guys? He's going, and he's got it.
Well, here we are, everybody. Welcome back. We are finally at the playoffs for the Contender Division, the last division in PHL to get the playoffs going. My name is Log, joined by the Hairy Wookie in the booth with me. We got two really, really good teams. Don't knock either of these teams out. Wind, the captain of the Nighthawks, playing the Vancouver Frost Giants, a very, very successful team. The Nighthawks a bit of an underdog, but as I said, you can't count them out. Division 2, first of all, how's it going, Wookie?
I'm doing great. How you doing, Log?
We're going, brother. We're here. It's kind of a last-minute thing for both of us, but I'm happy to be here with you, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's a pleasure working with you right now, man. I'm really excited about this game.
I can't lie, brother. I've done plenty of Contender Division games, and I gotta say, it's probably the most entertaining division to watch in PHL. It's not a flack on the Pro Division players. Their skill is just jaw-dropping, and it's very, very fun to watch those games, but it's something about the mix of skill and scrappiness in Division 2 that's made it really, really entertaining, and I think that's going to translate really well in the playoffs.
No, I completely agree. You have a mix of players who are actually D1 caliber or close to D1 caliber, mixed in with guys who are Div 3 getting into Div 2, and it looks like the game is starting right now.
Game 1 underway. We're here in Vancouver. They're the home team in blue. It'll be a best out of 3. We'll see all 3 games if it goes the length. As the puck is now in Grip zone. Grip, the starting goalie for the Nighthawks. A shot early by Tim Jim. A save by Grip down low. Now Tim Jim down low. Got Van Higgy at center. Pass taken away by BGB. And now Hijinks coming in. Nice move at center. Hijinks working his way in for the Nighthawks. Lettuce there. Gets a piece of it. The puck goes all the way back to the Frost Giants zone. It's Topher. Topher, the commissioner, over to Hijinks. Back to Topher. Nice pass, but Topher has to spin on it. Kind of got the puck at a funny spot. Now Hijinks down low. Challenged by Lettuce. Hijinks trying to dangle around him, but Dabs takes it away. And now Dabs getting the rush started for the Frost Giants. The two teams, what do you think, man? Kind of feeling each other out. Now long shot. Grip has to make a save. A dangerous chance, a funny one early in the game.
Real quick, Log. It looks like Timothy actually lagged out. So right now, the Vancouver Frost Giants only have 4 players on the ice.
Little power play here for the underdogs. See how long that lasts for. With PHL rules, there are some subs. We'll see if they can come in or if Tim Jim comes back. Looks like Chino might be stepping in for the home squad. Now Shrews, a quick centering pass for BGP. Gets a little shot. Sleepy with the stick. Now here comes Topher. Walking in over the blue line. Pass across back to Hijinks, but Lettuce takes it away. Now Lettuce will clear. All the way back down to Van Higgy over the Renport logo. Cross-ice pass. Chino streaking there. He gets his stick on it eventually. Hijinks crashes into the puck. Now Shrews will take it away. Shrews got to be one of the better one-timers and sneakier players in PHL. That's just coming from my experience in pugs with him. Here comes Hijinks. Here's a shot just wide. Sleepy was ready to make the save, but it's just wide. Puck goes all the way
And you're
back.
absolutely
Chino
correct about
chase.
Shrews.
Yeah.
Shrews is the second leading goal scorer for the Nighthawks, so he's definitely someone to watch out for.
Van Higgy back in the game. Tries to center it. No luck. BGP takes it away for the Nighthawks. Lettuce will send it all the way back. They'll play tennis back and forth. Chino chases. Puck goes to the boards. Drop pass to Van Higgy. Van Higgy working his way in down low. Challenged by BGP. A centering attempt. Hits the side of the goal. Now BGP challenged by Chino. Cross-ice pass over the Renport logo. Hijinks drops it back to Shrews. Shrews, nice passing play here. BGP. Very entertaining period here. Pass across to Hijinks. Stabs, gets a stick on it. And now Chino will try and take it away for the defending team. It's Dabs for the Frost Giant. Chino on his left. A shot. Van Higgy looking to tip it. Doesn't get a stick on it. And it goes wide. Shrews now. With the pink and blue stick. Shrews walking his way in. Streaky player, Lettuce. Great stick there. Takes away his shot, and the puck goes all the way back to center past the NEQ logo. Topher banks it off. Dabs takes it away. Dabs on the half boards. Topher racing back to it. Puck flies in the air. Dabs will try and send it deep. It hits Topher. Dabs trying to center. No luck. Hijinks takes it away for the Nighthawks. Little move. Can't get around Dabs, but the puck goes all the way back to the Nighthawk zone. Just over a minute remaining in period 1 of game 1. Very entertaining so far. The teams felt each other out very quick. Now Lettuce. Spin dump goes all the way back to the Nighthawks zone. Van Higgy's going to chase it. Topher gets there first. Rips it off the boards to Shrews. Shrews a touch pass over to Hijinks. Nice play. Now Hijinks, he's got some room, but he mishandles it. And it goes all the way to the Frost Giants zone. Hijinks will chase. Dabs will rip it around the boards. Chino trying to get it. BGB sends it up high by the invisible PHL ceiling. Now Dabs with the puck. Look out, turnover! Shrews a shot, save, Sleepy. Topher on the point, drive was deflected. Topher again, but he can't get his stick to the puck. Now a long pass, doesn't land on the stick of Higgy, and Grip will rip it out. Topher trying to catch it. Looks like Topher will chase, but Chino takes it away. Chino, who once played for the Caribou but was knocked out recently by the Chiefland Sentinels. Now Dabs trying to work his way in after a lucky bounce. Couldn't get the puck past the defense, though. Chino has to stop on a dime. Chino for the Frost Giants. Centering pass to Van Higgy. What a save by Grip. Oh, man.
What a great first period. I mean, the Vancouver Frost Giants are showing why they're the number 2 seed right now. I feel like just Sleepy doing a great job. Lettuce shutting down their offense. But the Northeast Nighthawks are getting a lot of good pressure at the same time.
Yeah, absolutely. I was going to say, they had the offense there for sure early in the period, and the Frost Giants kind of bit back a little later. The two teams did not take long for them to feel each other out and get their play style down, and the second period is underway. Face-off puck ends up behind Grip. Shrews takes it behind the net for the Nighthawks, the 7th seed here. Van Higgy gets a stick on it. Now here comes Van Higgy. Shot just wide of Grip. Tim Jim will chase it. Tim Jim tries to center. Nobody home. Shrews will bat that out. No problem. Now Lettuce up high. A long shot way over Grip. And BGP's defender will clear it out. Looking for Topher. Dabs bumps into him. Now BGP takes over. He's got speed. BGP with some speed. Shoots. Good block by Lettuce. That could have been a dangerous shot. And now Van Higgy back the other way. Does a U-turn. Pass across to Dabs. Dabs by the NEQ logo. His interaction better not fail here. Long pass looking for Van Higgy. Defense gets their stick on it, though. Now BGP down low. Rips it up to Shrews. Nice heads-up pass. Shrews might be a 2-on-1 here, looking for hijinks, but Lettuce, great defensive play, showing why he's one of the best. And Dabs touches it. Here comes Dabs. Pass across. Van Higgy. All sorts of action in this game. A shot. Ooh, he fanned it. Just went wide of Grip. Topher and BGP. BGP tries to run over Tim Jim. Can't, though. Tim Jim working out too much. Pass goes over to hijinks for the Nighthawks. Lettuce takes it away. Lettuce, a long pass goes to nobody. I guess it's a dump, and Grip will do his goalie tech and clear it out. Pass over to Topher. Commissioner of PHL, here comes Topher on a break, maybe. Topher shoots way wide. Maybe he was looking for the stick of hijinks. We'll never know. Now back the other way. Van Higgy with some room. It's Van Higgy. Rips it around the boards. Tim Jim trying to get there. Hijinks gets there first, and Tim Jim gets knocked over. Now Van Higgy with some room. The defense takes it away, though. Shrews for the Nighthawks. 1-on-2. We'll see what he can do. Oh, he's got hijinks with him. Shrews gets around. Shrews to the backhand, but can't let it go. Hijinks tries to help him out. Dabs is there for Vancouver. Past the Remport logo. Over to BGP's stick. BGP will dump it. But Vancouver takes it right back. Over to Tim Jim, but passes stick. BGP takes control. Rims it over to Shrews. Just over 2 minutes remaining now in period 2 of game 1. This game surprisingly had zeros. What do you think?
I mean, both these goalies average either
look
one
out,
goal
though.
against average.
What a save by Grip. Sorry to step on your toes. That play came out of nowhere.
No, you're absolutely fine. I mean, these are two great teams. I'm expecting a lot of pressure on both sides. It's just these two goalies are great. You have Sleep. Oh, close.
Oh, man,
We
that
have
was a tip.
Sleepy.
Oh, look at this. Grip putting on a show. Another shot by Tim Jim, and Grip's defense will bail him out here. Over to Hijinks now. Hijinks twirling his stick, trying to call for the puck. Oh, man, I guess the teams don't want you to talk, man. Grip making some phenomenal saves.
No, I was saying that Sleepy is possibly the goalie of the year. He only has a .72 goals against average for the season with 17 shutouts, which is absolutely absurd. And then Grip only averages 1.13 goals against average. So we have two great goalies this game.
Yeah, really.
So a lot of offense, but also great brick walls at the net on both sides. So it's going to be a really interesting game.
It makes for a really entertaining game too when you see the skill in the skaters and their roster. Look out, Hijinks trying to get there. Sleepy takes it away. Exactly what I'm saying. Very high skill plays by the skaters as well. And you pair that with good goalies, and it's almost like a D1 contest with the scrappiness of D2. Now here comes Shrews. Missing an attempt. Lettuce takes it away. Now Hijinks gets the rebound. Can't get the shot away. BGP and Tim Jim collapse. Now room for Higgy. Room for Van Higgy, taken away by Topher. And now Hijinks the other way. Hijinks challenged by Dabs and Tim Jim. Hijinks, good move. Cuts to the slot. The shot. Look at top corner. Just missed. Shrews down low. Bats it up high. Hijinks, a baseball swing just wide. And Lettuce will clear. Topher keeps it in. Dabs gets a stick on it. Topher trying to help his team out some more past the Wild logo. Champions of the Icebreaker Series. Trying to go back-to-back, but we don't know how that D1 series is going to turn out yet. They're tied at 1 over there in the Pro Division. Now Dabs, long shot from the point, way wide. Van Higgy's there. He's down low. Centers, good save by Grip, an awkward one, but he gets the stick on it. Sleepy will come out for the end of the period. We unbelievably are still tied at 0. What a contest so far.
No, this game's been absolutely amazing. Both teams have played phenomenal so far. We've seen a lot of great shots, great saves, great defensive play. This is just an immaculate game so far.
Yeah, absolutely. So much skill on the ice, the defense, the goalies, and the skaters all playing their best right now, playing like they want to win, which, we'll see how long that lasts for. I mean, playoffs, as all these players will experience eventually, it's a different animal, and it feels different, especially if we get overtime. It is
absolutely.
It really tests like how clutch you are.
No, absolutely. The Nighthawks are not playing like they're the 7th seed right now.
Yeah.
They're showing that they can play the Frost Giants game right now.
It feels like a buy-in.
Playing field.
It feels like a full team buy-in.
Absolutely.
It's now the Nighthawks.
They're showing they can
here.
compete, and they are.
Speaking of them, here they come. It's Shrews in the third period, tied at 0. Pass to Hijinks, just under his stick. Lettuce will take it away with the green, his famous green tape. Lettuce taking it in off the half boards. Pass across to Van Higgy. Van Higgy with it, challenged by Shrews. Shrews will step in, takes it away. Now here comes Shrews dancing around in his own zone. Shrews has got Topher to his left. Shrews stops on the dime and tries to pass off the Topher. Topher gets a swing at it, but the puck goes a little too far. Now Shrews and Topher playing catch here. Topher trying to work his way in. Can't get it done. Here's Tim Jim. Timothy, number 77. Nice moves, but a little too much. Can't get around Topher. Dab steps in. Shot save by Grip. A jumping one. Old school style save there. Now a nice pass back to Dabs. From the dot shot. Tipped. Doesn't go on goal. Great takeaway by Topher, but nearly backfires. Now look out. Hijinks by the Rampart logo. Nice pass. Shrews all alone. He shoots. Save by Sleepy with the toe. Rebound goes to the goal. Score.
What a huge goal by Hijinks. That's their leading goal scorer right there, and he's showing that, hey, we're competing with you guys right now. We don't care if you're the number 2 seed. We're going to take this game.
They get a little bit of a bounce, but it's still just a power play there by the Nighthawks there. Their whole roster stepping in there, pushing the goal, and, you get pucks on net, and good things will happen. It's 1-0 Northeast Nighthawks. The goal goes to Hijinks. The primary assist, goes to Shrews, and the Nighthawks have a 1-0 lead late in the game here. Still plenty of time for the home squad to get it back, but this game just very, very tight so far. It's hard to make that prediction. Now here come the Nighthawks again. Try to center to Hijinks. No luck. No, a centering shot! Scores!
What a pass and what a shot by Shrews.
They shot the puck out, so we're not going to see it, but it is
That's
what it
the
is.
number 1 and 2 goal scorers right there. They have such great chemistry together. It's insane.
Yeah, that was a nasty play. I guess it was so nasty we only needed to see it one time. What a shot by Shrews. It's just got to be one of the best one-timers in PHL. Hands down, as we saw right there. Shrews with the goal, Hijinks with the assist. Both those players with 2 points now. And the Nighthawks stunning the home crowd here with a 2-0 lead in the third period of game 1.
No, absolutely. It makes you wonder what the Frost Giants are thinking right now. Did they come into this game too confident, knowing that they were the number 2 seed?
Yeah, absolutely. And you wonder how that translates to the rest of this game and possibly game 2. We'll see how long this series goes for. It's been a phenomenal one so far from both squads. The Nighthawks just with the slight edge so far, getting the pucks in the back of the net. Now Van Higge with it. BGP takes it away, though. Here they come again with the forecheck. A shot blocked by Lettuce. Hijinks takes it in. Nice move. Sleepy gets a stick on it. Great save. Topher stepping in. Yeah, it's his forecheck by the Nighthawks. They're just coming in waves. And I think that's what's really forced their 2 goals here. Now Shrews with it.
No, absolutely.
Shrews will dump it opposite side. Look out. Nearly a 2-on-1, but it goes just by Hijinks. Lettuce there. Lettuce rims it around. Back to Dabs. Dabs, his team a little shocked, but they can still score 1. Here it comes! Van Higge looking for the ripper, but it goes over his stick. Now Topher takes away a pass. Van Higge, U-turn. Here he comes. Shot. Ooh, Grip got a stick on it. Not sure if it was going on goal, but he does get a stick there. Now Tim Jim trying to get something going. Grip, great heads-up play. Will step out and dump it. 1:15 remaining. Here comes a shot. What a save by Grip. Now Lettuce walking in. From the blue line, Lettuce. Pass across, another save by Grip. Unbelievable. Phenomenal performance by Grip in this game, keeping his team up 2.
Grip is showing that he can compete with Sleepy for best goalie.
Oh, absolutely.
He's no one to play with. He's only averaging.
Topher alone scores a Topher goal. 3-0 Nighthawks.
The momentum is just carrying the Nighthawks forward. Nothing can stop them right now. They are playing such a perfect game. They have made no mistakes so far, and you love to see it.
Absolutely, brother. Anything can happen in Contender Division as we're seeing right now. What a performance by the Nighthawks. As Hijinks will rip it around for the visitors. Up 3-0 now. Your favorite commissioner, Topher, with the goal. The assist goes to Shrews' 3rd point of the night. And just an all-out show by the Nighthawks so far. Hijinks takes it. You wonder if they'll kill off this game or go for a 4th goal. No mercy rule in PHL. Hijinks walking in down low. Centering pass in the blue paint. Doesn't go to the back of the net, though. Now Dabs with it. 10 seconds left. The home crowd booing them, but they'll try and get something going. Goes by the NEQ logo. His interaction failed. Lettuce will send it deep. Centers gets on the pad of Grip, and the Nighthawks will win game 1. A commanding performance by them.
What a great game 1. You have to think, like, Frost Giants, they took the early trail, and now they played super aggressive. They have a chance to recover for game 2 and play a more even game. They just really got to reset that mindset.
Yeah, absolutely. I wonder if there's going to be some subs from either team. If you're the Nighthawks, I think just keep rolling with this. It's working. The forecheck is just nasty. You know, I think for Vancouver, here's my opinion. I think they are a very, very good team, but it feels like maybe they rely on Lettuce a lot, and maybe that's how they've kind of cruised throughout the regular season. But the Nighthawks are putting on a different story. They know they're in the playoffs, and their full team is buying in. And, you know, Lettuce is a phenomenal player, but he can't do it all by himself. So that's
no, absolutely. They're just overloading Lettuce right now. If you look at it, they've had the puck possession almost the entire game. And Lettuce, possible defensive player of the year, but he's only one man. He can only do so much. He can only be in so many places. And Shrews, Hijinks, and Topher are doing such a great job of having great positioning, passing to each other, and having those one-timer opportunities to where it's just really great counteracting it right now.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of what you said for the Frost Giants. They just got to regroup, and hopefully they can change their style of play a little bit, play more of a 200-foot game, because the Nighthawks are just running circles around you.
Absolutely, and
yeah, go for it.
They did play a period without Timothy, who is their leading goal scorer, and I believe 4th in the league for goals. So we're gonna actually see Timothy play a full game, and hopefully we see some things different with the Frost Giants.
Absolutely. Now here comes Dabs for the home team. They're down 1-0 in the series. The number 2 seed, Chino out there now. The ex-Caribou player, BGP takes it away. BGP, the defender for the Nighthawks. A solid performance by him, too. Goes for a long backhand shot way over Sleepy. Doesn't even have to move. Lettuce takes it away and rips it around back to Dabs. Dabs with the puck. By the Remport logo. Long stretch pass looking for Tim Jim. Shrews takes it away. Reads it perfectly. Now Shrews with a nice stick. Back to BGP. He'll send it off the glass. Lettuce catches it. Topher challenges. Topher trying to get around him. He can't. And BGP takes it. Topher also, another player. He had kind of a slow start, I think, but he really came alive at the end there when the forecheck really started popping off. He fit like a glove, pushing with them and scored that goal. As BGP will take it, rips it off the boards, and off of Hijinks' stick. Dabs and Shrews will contest. Dabs rips it around his own zone. It's down low in the Vancouver Frost Giants zone. Lettuce goes back around to Dabs, and they're trying to look for options here, getting their rush started. Pass across to Lettuce. A little bit of room here. Hijinks challenges. Lettuce goes off the board. Pass to himself. Chino steps in. Chino walking in. Stick handles. Tries to center. BGP takes it away. And he will try to get it on his backhand. Couldn't really get it there for some reason. And now Shrews with it. Tim Jim chases. Rims it around to Hijinks. Lettuce will cut him off, though. Lettuce U-turn and dumps it. Pass over to Chino, who will chase. Shrews will challenge. Chino down low. Rims it around the boards. Dabs on the point. Shot way up high. Looking for the corner, but he just skies it. Chino rims it back around. We'll see if someone steps in for the Frost Giants. BGP gets there. Tim Jim gets a stick on it. Dabs steps back in. Shot. Grip gets a stick on it. Wasn't going on goal. Now Lettuce stepping in. Some forecheck here for the Frost Giants. It's Lettuce, twirls the stick for good luck. Centers. Ooh, no one can get there. Goes through everybody, and Dabs will chase it for the Frost Giants. He backhands it past Topher. Over to Tim Jim. BGP's there, though. Takes it away. Across to Shrews. Shrews for the Northeast Nighthawks. Gets it over to Hijinks. Hijinks looking for the Topher tip. Can't get a stick on it. And now Tim Jim will get it started for the Vancouver Frost Giants. Over to Chino, but the pass a little too short. Hijinks now at center. Has to drop it to Topher, who sends it back up to him. Good passing here. Hijinks, a little bit of room. Stops on a dime, but the defense takes it away. Somehow goes back to BGP to look out. Could be a turnover. Tim Jim trying to undress BGP, but he can't. Shrew steps in to help out. Shrew's challenged by Tim Jim off the shin guard of Tim Jim. Now Chino walking in. Great stick there. I think it was Shrew's. Or Chino has a dangerous chance in the slot. BGP now. Opposite side pass to Hijinks. Hijinks will go over for Topher. Topher's down low to the left of Sleepy. Rims it around to Hijinks. Hijinks down low. Tries to center. Tim Jim contests Shrews. And Topher keeps it alive. Lettuce is there. Lettuce will try and clear. Back to Dabs. Shrews keeps it in. Gets her on Dabs. Shrews walking in, but passes the puck too far. Topher grabs onto it on the point. Tries to keep it in with the spinorama move. And now here comes Chino. Whistle room. Look out. Chino might have a break. He has to shoot. Saved by Grip. Another great one. Dabs a shot. Topher blocks it. Dabs and Topher collide with their sticks. Topher now Over to BGP. Hijinks has more speed. He takes it away. Hijinks swatted out by Tim Jim. A good windshield wipe there. Now BGP walking around Tim Jim. Here he comes. 3-on-2. Pass across to Shrews. Shrews a shot just wide. Sleepy was ready though. Now BGP on the point. BGP shot one off a skate and then off of Sleepy's pads. Easy save. Dabs will take it for the home squad. 0-0. Down 1-0 in the series, but still plenty of puck left to be played. Topher up high. Looking for hijinks. 3-2-1, and that is going to do it for the first period of game 2. 0-0. What do you think? It definitely slowed down a little bit. I think seeing Tim Jim out there is helping the Vancouver Frost Giants a lot, too.
The Frost Giants are definitely having more offense than they have last game, which is great to see for them. It's just Grip has been doing such an excellent job of shutting everything down, really. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah, phenomenal performance by Grip. When the Frost Giants do break down and let up a chance, Grip has just been the guy. 4 straight periods without letting in a goal now for Grip. His team up 1-0 in the series, best out of 3, so we could be done after this game, but we'll find out soon. Here comes Shrews now. Shrews for the Nighthawks. Shot, looking for the tip. I think Sleepy made a save there and a good one. Lettuce will go for a long pass to Tim Jim. Tim Jim 1-on-1. Shot, good save by Grip. Came across. I think he kind of baited Tim Jim there to shoot. And now a pass over to Tim Jim. Here he comes. Shot just wide. Hit the side of the goal. BGP now. BGP backhand fans on it. Goes to the Bloomington Wild logo. They won the Icebreaker Series. They're looking to go back-to-back in Division 1 this season. Playing the Hooks in a tied series. Tim Jim fighting Shrews for the puck. Goes behind Grip. BGP will rip it out off the invisible ceiling here at PHL, right by the Remport logo. And they will play tennis back and forth. Long pass. Tim Jim, baseball swing. Must have learned that from Lettuce because they're on the same team now. Lettuce, speaking of which, fans on it. And now hijinks is there, contested by Tim Jim. BGP steps on it for the Nighthawks. Gets around Dabs. Lettuce is going to get there, though, down low, and he will dump it. Out of trouble. Chino tried to get it, but somehow it goes back to his own zone. Lettuce takes it now. Lettuce able to get rid of it quickly there. Tim Jim's going to try and get something started. Topher's there to take it away. Topher, a nice, smart little backhand pass there. Finds Shrews. Lettuce trying to steal, but he can't. Here comes Shrews. Shrews tries to center. Chino gets a great stick on it. Puck at center now by the Remport logo. Topher trying to walk in. Can't get anything going, though, as it goes all the way back to his teammate Shrews. Shrews with the 3-point night in Game 1. We'll see where he can go this time. Puck going back and forth, though, as of right now. The teams can't really get anything going. It's Topher at center over to hijinks. Just under 3 minutes remaining in Game 2. Shrews tries to swing at it, but he is not Lettuce. And Tim Jim will 360 looking for the puck. He dumps it in to the right of Grip. BGP will collect that up, no problem. BGP backhand dump looking for hijinks, maybe, or Shrews. Lettuce takes it away. A pass cut off by BGP. Hijinks now walking over his own blue line. Shrews will help out. Actually, BGP will step in. Hijinks there, drops it back. Oh, looking for the bumper play, but missed the mark on that one. Now Shrews with it. Challenged by Chino. Great stick by Chino there. Gets it. Centering pass. Tim Jim fans on it. Definitely a funny angle, but could have been a good scoring chance. Hijinks. Pass behind his own goalie. BGP tries to clear. Great body by Chino. BGP takes it back, though. 2 minutes left in period 2. BGP. Backhand shot wide. A Sleepy. Way wide. Dabs is there. He will collect, but Topher keeps it in. Dabs left to turn around. Topher has speed. Topher tries to center. He's got Shrews cutting to center, but the pass doesn't get through. And now Tim Jim will swing it all the way out of danger. Chino will chase for the Frost Giants. Chino met by BGP, forced to rim it around to Dabs, who centers, but Shrews takes it away. 1.5 minutes remaining in period 2 of game 2. Pass across to hijinks. Hijinks stops and collects. Tries to juke out Lettuce. He kind of does, but not all the way. Hijinks still has the puck. Had it stripped, though, and now here comes Chino. Chino walking in from center. Chino, here he comes. Shot saved by Grip. An easy one. Chino fanned on it. Still gets a light shot away. Now Dabs stepping in on the blue line. Here comes Dabs. A shot. Good save on the goal line. Shrews, I think, swatted that out. Helping out his goalie there, and it's still 0-0. And now Hijinks with it. Hijinks stepping in with some room. Shoots just wide of Sleepy. Dabs now takes it away. 36 seconds remaining in period 2. Dabs will send it behind Sleepy. Lettuce is there. Pass across. BGP Good Eyes takes it away. Backhand flipper. Hijinks will chase. Lettuce twirling a stick like no you don't, and he passes it back to his teammate Dabs. Dabs now still 0-0 here in game 2. The Vancouver Frost Giants trying to get something going. They'll play tennis. Sleepy coming out, but Lettuce takes it away. Says, don't worry about it, buddy. And he goes to Chino, but Chino can't collect it. And now BGP with 3 seconds remaining in the period. Still 0-0. What a play there, though. Grip, a great save, and his teammate bails him out as the puck was on the line. Wow.
This is probably one of the most even games I've ever seen in puck. But what's crazy is that you got the number 2 seed and the number 7 seed right now. The game wasn't supposed to be like this. People were expecting the Frost Giants to sweep the Nighthawks, and the Nighthawks are just fighting with every tooth and nail right now, keeping up with the Frost Giants. It's so amazing to see.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been a very, very fun contest. And, you know, it surprises me that the Nighthawks are actually 7 seed. Like, it's weird to think about because they have so many good names on this team. And you're absolutely right. They're fighting tooth and nail, and they're playing a full team game here to keep up with the Frost Giants, who have been notorious for their very stable defensive system they run. Some people say it's boring, but it is very effective. Now, Tim Jim shoots a light shot, easy save for Grip. His defenders will dump it. But yeah, what you get out of these two teams and the way they're playing is a very, very entertaining contest and a very close one as this game 2 is tied at 0s. BGP looking to get loose there. He can't. Sleepy. He'll get a stick on it. Makes a G pass. Lettuce now to Topher. Or to Tim Jim, but Topher takes it away. Tim Jim tries to get around Topher. Now Dabs with it. Dabs walking in. Could have a shot. Shoots. Save by Grip. A good one coming to the edge of the crease. Chino with it. Harassed by Hijinks. Topher now steps in and gets a stick on it. He'll flip it out looking for Shrews, but Lettuce takes it away. Here comes Lettuce. Tim Jim grabs it. Snaps a shot wide of Grip. Hijinks. Back to his team. They got 4 players back. They got to spread out a bit here. The Nighthawks over to Hijinks. Trying to get it going. Dabs takes it away. BGP stepping in now. Pass across to Shrews. Here comes a forecheck. Shrews will actually turn around and spin it back in. Hijinks trying to get to it. He can't. And now look out. Could be a long pass. Grip comes out. Takes the scoring chance away from Chino. And a baseball swing there clears it all the way. Tied at 0s, just over 3 minutes remaining in the third period of Game 2. If you're just joining us, the Northeast Nighthawks with kind of an upset victory, 3-0 in Game 1. And now here comes Dabs for the Frost Giants. Look out, Tim Jim in front. What a save by Grip. Read that beautifully. Now Tim Jim, another shot, just goes wide. Way wide, not just wide. Now Chino, ooh, nice play to himself. Chino walking in. Here he comes. He's got room, drops it to Dabs. Dabs shoots wide. Chino will turn around and keep the play alive for the Frost Giants. But he lost it, kind of overhandled it. BGP takes it away for the Nighthawks. Long stretch pass, looking for one of his forwards, but can't. Sleepy will clear it, no problem. Puck in the air. Chino looking to get something going, but he can't. It's back into his own end. Lettuce now. Can't get around Hijinks. Great use of the body there. Hijinks down low for the Nighthawks. Here they come. Stick handling around 1. Hijinks. Pass over to Shrews. Hit a skate, though. And now Shrews will try and keep it alive, but he can't. They're going to keep it in the Frost Giants zone, though. Lettuce takes it. Lettuce getting around Topher, who got caught windshield wiping. Long pass. Looking for Chino, but it finds Shrews for the visitors. Rims it around to BGP. Number 18, the defender for the Nighthawks. BGB cross pass to Shrews, his partner in crime here. Shrews, a nice little pass by the Remport logo. Doesn't find anybody, though. And Dabs will go across to Lettuce. Lettuce, a pass to Chino. Chino by the blue line loses control. A long shot way over grip is ready, though. Tim Jim down low. Pass across to Chino. Got a little bit of room. He lost it. Dab steps in. Shoots! Just wide of the top corner where Mama hides the cookies. Nearly put that away. We are still tied at zeros. Now Lettuce waiting at center, playing stay-at-home defender late in the game. Look out, Tim Jim looking to redirect it. The puck goes through the blue paint. No dice, though. Dab stepping in, keeps it alive for the Frost Giants. Looking to catch Chino, but it hits a stick. Here comes Topher. Topher walking in, pass to Shrews. Great stick by Lettuce. Now a shot from above the point goes way up high. Lettuce fans on it, look out. Sleepy trying to poke at it through the twine. And it's at center. Topher with a goal in game one. Pass to himself. Beautiful play. To the forehand. Pass to Shrews. Shrews a shot. Good save by Sleepy. Kind of a change-up shot there. Slow one low on Sleepy. He makes a save. BGP. Hijinks gets it. Lettuce tried to block it. Dabs takes it away. Dabs pass to himself. That's a nice play. Can he get going, though? Needs to skate. Now redirect. Score! Late in the game. Chino, and it's 1-0 Vancouver.
Chino carrying the Frost Giants on his back to win game 2, possibly. What an amazing goal by Chino.
What a phenomenal redirect and a heads-up play. And Chino, the Hobart Bay Caribou player as well, playing here for the Frost Giants with 3 seconds remaining, a last-second goal. And the Frost Giants are going to force game 3 here. But you knew the dam had to break eventually against Grip. They finally get it at the last possible moment.
Chino defying all the odds. He only had 4 games played in the entire regular season with only 1 goal, and he's here to show up in the playoffs.
Yeah, and that's not I gotta say about Chino, that's not a typical goal you see him score. That's to put it lightly. He's a very flashy, very skilled player. But that kind of goal, kind of greasy, gets a tip is, wow, that was an absolute showcase by him, and it pays off big as the teams will take a quick break here as we get ready for Game 3, a do-or-die Game 3 scenario.
Absolutely. The Frost Giants can take a step back now and go, okay, relax. We're not out of this yet. We got Game 3. Chino, leading goal scorer right now for the series. Wonder if he's going to get a little bit more action.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll take a look real quick, see where the other series is at. That's today at the same time. That's on PHL Network. Calgary Galaxy and the Shanghai Lotus. They are 1-1. Looks like they're in a golden goal situation here. I could be wrong. We'll see what my little iPhone says here. No, game 1, excuse me. Game 1 is in triple overtime right now. They are tied 1-1. So a series where a lot of people thought it was going to be a cakewalk for Calgary. It looks like the Lotus are giving them a run for their money here.
It looks like it's the same type of game being played between these two series. You got the number 1 and 8 seed playing right now, the number 2 and 7, and both underdogs are really showing their grit right now. They're showing that there's no difference between these two teams, that they're going to keep fighting tooth and nail. And you love to see it. You always got to root for the underdog.
Yeah, absolutely. We've seen a few upsets so far. Division 3, we got the Sentinels. In the final, they'll play the Manhattan Commanders. Coming up soon here, possibly next week or the week after. I'm not entirely sure. There's a lot of dates to remember. But we've seen some upsets here or there, and it's really fun to see that. It's fun to see, energy in the locker rooms and what it takes for teams to do this buy-in. I think a lot of teams also are more skilled than the standings would suggest sometimes. So it makes for some really interesting series.
Absolutely, and it really shows how even all these teams are. There's really not a huge difference between the 1st seed and the 8th seed when it comes to these series. There's so much talent in Div 2 that any game can go any possible way. And it's every game you have to stay on the top of your game. You have to play perfect. And one mistake, the other team's going to take advantage of that, and you're seeing that happening right now.
Yeah, and that is especially true right now going into that golden game, which if this goes to overtime, it is a shaky feeling. I can tell you from experience. It's easy to cave in when, you're in that situation, like you said, where one mistake could be the end. It's a game of inches, but you got to just keep playing your game here and do what works. So I think we're going to see that from both teams.
No, absolutely. And I believe the CGX game just ended with CGX taking the win over the one in triple overtime, 2-1.
And somebody pointed that out in the comments here. They just finished game 1. We're getting ready for game 3. So there will be plenty. We'll see how long this game goes for, but I can almost guarantee you there'll be plenty more action after this stream is over on PHL Network.
I'll tell you what, this game 3, I wouldn't be surprised if it goes 1-0.
Yeah.
If you add both these goalie stats up, it's only 2 goals and 20 shutouts. Sleepy, more than half of his games have been shutouts. Grip only allows 1 goal. You already know it's going to be that 1 goal that decides the game, just like the game 2 with Chino's last second goal.
Yeah, and you wonder how far Vancouver goes if they win this series, what that Chino goal means for them. Maybe it'll be the goal that pushes them forward and drives their momentum to raise a cup, maybe. Not sure PHL has a cup, but it could go down in history.
Absolutely. And Chino's a great example of mostly a Div 3 player who has developed so well in Div 3 that he got opportunities in Div 2, and he's now a starting forward for the playoffs for the Frost Giants, and he showed up big. Chino has to be going insane right now. I even saw him type in the chat when he wasn't expecting to go in, how his heart was racing. And, you'd love to see, every single one of these players, they're feeling it right now. They're excited. They know this is the game that can send them forward.
Yeah, and Chino, I want to talk about him for a minute. That goal for him, he said his heart was racing, before. This could be that goal could really, loosen him up a little bit, and he could be a lot more comfortable now in this game. So you never know what he could do. Get all your demons out when you score. Get that 1 goal, and now you're off to the races.
No, absolutely. It looks like the game 3 is starting now.
All right, so we are ready for game 3. Do or die. The winner moves on. The loser goes home. And a very sad Discord server has shot. Good save by Grip early. Not sure if he was ready for it. Kind of bounced up in the air for a second. Passes over to Hijinks by the NEQ logo. Hijinks harassed by Dabs. Looks like the same rosters here from both sides. I think that is a very, very good call by both teams. All the players in the ice have played phenomenal here. Now BGP behind Grip, who debates taking it, but he doesn't. Now look, a turnover! Great save by Grip early in the period again. Tim Jim with a hard shot, and Grip says no. Now look out, Chino had the goal in game 2. He's behind. Now he puts it behind Grip, and it goes by the goal line. What a play by Chino, looking to get his team on the board early. Now BGP over to Shrews. Shrews with it. Got Topher on the side there. Topher looking back door, but the pass just missed. It's Topher now with a little bit of room here. Got Hijinks in front. Hijinks now bumper pass back to Topher, but Dabs gets a stick on it. Now they clear all the way looking for Chino's stick, but a little too far. He'll chase it. Harassed by BGP. Chino collects it. Chino pass across to Dabs, who likes playing by that left face-off circle. Dabs will do a U-turn and backhand it back into the zone. Tim Jim now. BGP takes it away. It's Shrews' stick. Now Shrews for the Nighthawks. We're in game 3 if you're just joining us. Last second goal by Chino gets this series even for the Frost Giants. Topher and Lettuce will fight to the left of Sleepy. Hijinks takes it though. Here come the Nighthawks. Hijinks just lost it. He'll chase though. He's got time. Topher back door. Pass across to Topher at center. Oh, maybe at the goalpost in the side of the net. He had a second to settle the puck down and ripped it. Now look out the other way. Chino, the puck just passes his stick. He's down low. Rims it around to Tim Jim. Drop pass to Dabs. Dabs a shot just up high. Looking for a tip in front. Grip is ready. It never goes on goal. Now Topher, the commissioner of PHL. Topher across. Had his pass deflected. Grip will help him out. And he clears it all the way to Hijinks, number 92. Very dangerous shot taken away by Lettuce. Now Lettuce with it. Lettuce a long pass. Hits the stick of BGP. Now back to Tim Jim at center. He can have some room here. 2-on-2. Walks into the slot. Way wide, though. Totally whiffed that. And BGP will collect for the Nighthawks. Tim Jim will keep it in. Tim Jim will chase, but Shrews will get there first. Shrews. Tim Jim tried to block it. Jumping into Shrews. No luck. And BGP fans on it. Look out. Turnover. Save. Rebound. Another shot. Didn't get all the way through. Back to Dabs. Dabs a shot way up high. Tim Jim now. Got Chino with him. Tim Jim, we kind of messed up the pass, but Lettuce steps in. Here comes Lettuce around Hijinks. The shot blocked by BGP. Topher will chase it. Dabs steps in by the left face-off circle again. A long shot way over grip. Tim Jim now. Bumped by BGP. Shrews takes it away for the Nighthawks. 0-0. Minute and a half remaining in period 1 of game 3. Topher by the NEQ logo. Shrews there. Shrews, tape pass to Hijinks. He does a U-turn. Shrews will try and step up on the puck. Dabs is there. Rims it around to Lettuce. Lettuce now. Cross-ice pass over to Chino. Chino collects it. Good puck handling. Shot way too high, but Tim Jim's there. Centers back to Chino. BGP gets a stick on it. And the puck at center. Here come the Frost Giants. All Vancouver right now. Chino with it. Harassed by BGP. Tim Jim's going to chase. He'll keep it in on the tape of Chino. Pass across to Dabs a little too far. Would have been a nice tic-tac-toe play. Now Dabs a long shot just high of grip. Who is ready to make the save. Tim Jim down low. Harassed by Topher. Tim Jim trying to miss you maybe. Chino steps in. Tim Jim will get the puck back. Drops it back to Dabs on the point. Dabs a shot. Funny bounce. Look out over the net. Now Tim Jim. Vancouver Frost Giants really playing down low here. Taken away by Topher though. 17 seconds remaining in period 1. It's Topher with speed. He can let it go. He shoots way wide to Sleepy. Looking to go far side. Hijinks rims it around the Topher. Whoa, look at that puck. Like Harry Potter with this stick, but the puck goes way too far. Now Dabs will take it away, but that is going to end the first period of play. Some great scoring chances by both squads, but as you kind of called it, it's been very tight.
No, both teams are playing phenomenal right now. They're having great chances. It's so hard to score on both these goalies. You just got to whittle them down as best you can.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Chino coming up big with a huge shots. You'd love to see it. You can tell he's getting that confidence in him now.
Yeah, he's a player you can absolutely play in this level, in my opinion. And he nearly scores a early goal there. Would have been 2 goals if you think about game 2 and 3. 2 goals in the matter of like 20 seconds for him. Now look out here, Chino. Speak of the devil. Here he comes, one-on-one. Chino. Nice move. Let's it go. Save by Grip. Chino now has a chance to wrap, but BGB takes it away. Chino is really feeling it right now, but Grip says no. Tim Jim by the NEQ logo back to Dabs. Dabs goes for that funny shot. He likes going for those. Chino takes it. Harassed by Shrews. Shrews touch pass over to Hijinks. Hijinks with it. He's harassed by 2 Frost Giants. Gets around him. Hijinks walking in. Dabs takes it away. Great defensive play. Now it goes to Hijinks, but the pass goes all the way back. Little tennis game here. Tim Jim takes it. Tim Jim trying to get around Shrews. He gets a shot, but doesn't go on goal. Now he'll spin down low. Tries to shake him loose. On the left face-off dot. Shot wide at Grip. Now Shrews will take it by the right face-off dot. Cross-ice pass by the Emperor logo. It's Hijinks. Walking in with some room in the slot. Nice move. Shoots wide to Sleepy. Topher with it now. Tries to center. Oh, tipped. Nearly through the 5-hole. Another chance through Sleepy, but doesn't go in. Hijinks again for the Nighthawks. Trying to get it through Sleepy. They pretty much did twice, but did you see that? It was through the blue paint multiple times.
Sleepy getting bailed out, honestly.
Yeah. Look out now. Hijinks bumps, but Topher has it. Topher, the commissioner. He's got the puck. What'll he do with it? Got options. Tries to center off the pad of Sleepy, looking for the rebound. Bank play. Chino now will clear desperately for the home squad. It's BGP trying to get it going, but it's blocked. Grip now settles the puck down. Pass over to Hijinks, who catches it like nothing. Here comes Hijinks. Backhand shot wide to Sleepy. Trying that far side again. Shrews now. Here comes the offense for the Nighthawks. It was so good in game one. Topher collects it. Down low centers. Ooh, Dab's fanned on it. Hijinks could maybe get there. He does. Probably out of stamina, though. He's forced to dump it. And Lettuce will easily chip that out. Chino helps out with it. Dumps it deep. Grip comes out to make a play. A smart one. Clears it out. Hijinks with it. Hijinks with the puck. Stick handles. Lots of moves. Pass across to Shrews. Walking in. Sleepy comes way out and challenges. Ring 10 bells for that save. Wow. And Topher with it. In his own zone. The puck back and forth. Way too many good saves here in this game. Shrews takes it one-on-one. Hijinks gets a piece of the clear. Topher now sends it deep. Shrews will chase. Always good to make sure you have a dump and chase. Some teams, they dump and no chase, and that is not how you win. BGP, long saucer shot. Tipped in front off the head of Lettuce. No pun intended there, as here comes Chino. Chino with it, has no speed, though. The Nighthawks take it the other way. Dab steps in, though. Back in the Nighthawks zone is Chino. Catches Topher flat-footed, but he will clear it. Over to Hijinks by the Remport logo. Hijinks stepping in. A cross-ice pass. Shrews can't let it go. What a chance. Now Shrews with it. Over to BGP. Long shot tipped. Doesn't go on goal. Topher trying to get there. He can't. Lettuce takes it now. Just over a minute remaining here in period 2 of Sudden Death Game 3. A pass looking for Chino, who swings it but doesn't hit the ball. It's a strike. Now Grip will clear it out. And Dabs will take it in his own zone. Dabs clears it, hits the shoulder of Shrews, who will spin and look for the puck. He gets it past the Wild logo. Back to Shrews, though, like a game of tennis. Here comes Shrews. Very fun stick he has. Working his way in. Power move. Shoot. Save. What a shot by Shrews and a better save by Sleepy. And we are still tied at 0. Here's Topher now, caught flat-footed. Tim Jim can step in. Here he comes. Shrews takes it away. Chino gets it back. Oh, Chino working his way in. Chino shoots, saving off the post. Beautiful save by Grip, and he's bailed out by the post after that. And now Topher the other way. This game really picking up now. Topher a shot tipped wide as Sleepy. 10 seconds remaining in period 2. Dabs with it. Topher gets a piece of it. Dabs will take it away. 2 seconds and 1. And what a finish there to the second period, but we are still tied at 0. I think you might be right here with the 1-0 score.
No, absolutely. With these goalies, you know you're not going to score a lot. It's just going to come down to who capitalizes on the first mistake. And you saw it almost happen on Sleepy twice, but luckily no one was in position to take advantage of it.
Yeah, very, very close chances. Sleepy catching a couple breaks. So did Grip, too. As we will get ready for the third period. We are getting close to a golden goal situation. You love to see it, but you also worry how long we could be in the booth for. As the faceoff is underway, Hijinks, working his way in. Early play, backhand shot. Good save by Sleepy. What a move by Hijinks. Just can't get enough on the shot. Now they'll desperately clear it out. Chino takes it for the home squad. In his own zone, harassed by 2. Lettuce now with the puck. Kind of fans on a Hijinks. Steals. Good save by Sleepy, getting the pad out. A sneaky shot there by, I think it was Shrews, I believe. And now Hijinks turning by the Remport logo. Now it's over to Chino with some room. Got to beat BGP. He's got Tim Jim with him. Shot save by Grip. A good one. Some forecheck by the Frost Giants, but Grip says no. Shrews will tap it across to Hijinks, but the defense gets there first and swats it all the way to Grip. Goalie pass over to Shrews. Pass to himself. Nice play. Shrews walking in 2-on-2 action. Shrews a shot up high. Sleepy swats it away anyway, taking no chances. But it goes back to Topher. On the half boards, Topher got Shrews. Elects to pass back to BGP. Look out, that could be a turnover. Here we go. It's Chino. Here he comes, a hot stick shot up high a grip. Tim Jim down low, got Chino with him. Tries to go for the Mishi, but it's blocked away by Shrews. BGP takes it behind his own goal. 3 minutes and 33 seconds remaining in period 3. Now pass over to Hijinks, but the defense is there. Hijinks rims it around, got Topher with him. Here come the Nighthawks. Looking for Hijinks, the defenders get there. Hijinks still hangs on to the puck. Tim Jim harasses him. We'll get the clear. BGP steps in. Dumps it all the way. The smart play to make there. Dabs will take control before Topher gets to it. Over to Tim Jim. Tim Jim, long pass. Looking for Chino. Just hops over his stick. Chino with it. Harassed by the defense. Past the Neat Q logo. Sleepy comes out. Might have some goalie tennis here. Sleepy dumps it. They're looking for it. Like a game of baseball. Chino takes it. Chino across the Dabs. Good pass. Dabs walking in. He shoots. Easy block by Topher, who slides in to save the day. Dabs will try to center. No luck. And it's all the way back to center. 0-0. If you're just joining us, the Northeast Nighthawks won the first game 3-0. And the Vancouver Frost Giants bit back in Game 2 with a last-second goal from Chino. And here we are now in Game 3. Tied at 0 with just over 2 minutes remaining. BGP sends it all the way out. Look out here. Hijinks looking to get on the loose. He can't. Now, Lettuce walking in, who's played predominantly defense in this contest. We'll see what he does. He's fans on it twice, 3 times now. Now, Topher walking in. Dabs helps him out, though. Helping out his defensive partner. And it goes back to Chino. Chino lost it. Good presence by Shrews. Dabs helps out. And it's cleared all the way out for the Frost Giants. Tim Jim will rip it off the ceiling to Topher, but he doesn't get it. Now Tim Jim walking in. Chino's there with him. Chino takes the puck, but can't cradle it. And Lettuce will step in. Lettuce. Pass across to Chino. A little too far. Chino down low. Defended nicely. He's forced to rim it around to Lettuce. Lettuce, a long shot. Tipped away by BGP. Great defensive stick. Tim Jim now. Can't get there first. Long stretch pass. Dabs reads it, though. But it does go to Topher, who might have some room. Tries to force it over Dab's stick. He can't. Hijinks is there for the visitors. Tim Jim will clear, though, for the Frost Giants. Now BGP for the Northeast Nighthawks. Over to Shrews. Shrews a pass across to Hijinks. Hijinks takes it. High slot. Dabs takes it away. It's still in the Frost Giants zone, though. Chino steps in. Gets it out of danger. Now BGP trying to get something going. He tries to swat at it, but he can't. Now Chino walking in. Chino can't beat the defense, but here he comes down low. Chino trying to cut in. Wrap around. Not sure if Grip was totally ready. The defense bails him out, though. Now a long flipper just wide of Grip. Tim Jim's there. Tim Jim over to Chino down low. Got a couple options. Flips it over the goal. Nobody there to bang that thing home as Hijinks gets it. Over to BGP. BGP takes it. Shot way too high. Topher will chase. It's down low for the Nighthawks. Back over to Hijinks. Center looking for Topher. Good defensive play by Lettuce and Tim Jim. Now the Nighthawks keep it in. Oh, look out. Could be an own goal there if he hits that. And a last attempt shot by Shrews, and that is going to end the third period. We are heading to extra time tonight. Golden goal situation now. Who do you got? It's so hard to pick.
Man, this overtime golden goal to see who goes to the next level of the playoffs.
We've had way too many.
You know these players. You know these guys are nervous right now. One mistake is all it takes right now to either go into the next bracket or to go to Cancun.
Yeah, absolutely. As Cancun, that's a good one. I know there's some good courses there. I wonder how good some of these players would be at golfing. I know, shout out to Grizz. I know he's pretty good at golfing, always practicing in his lawn, I guess. So now here comes Shrews and OT. Shrews, a shot. Good save by Sleepy. And funny enough for me to say Grizz is golfing because he probably actually is, as Nevada, as his team was last place, unfortunately. At least they get to enjoy the nice weather. As the pass goes to Hijinks at center, BGP steps in. Tim Jim takes it. Tim Jim walking over the blue line. Topher will windshield wipe it. Grip coming way out. Be careful there. But it does go to Hijinks. A G pass. 2 Hijinks trying to work around the D. Lettuce stays with them. Shot hit the side of the goal. Now Lettuce takes it. Harassed by Hijinks. They have been man for man through much of this game. Lettuce and Hijinks. Tim Jim passes it over but doesn't get through. It goes all the way back to his 2 defensemen. Now back to Chino. I like the take from Dalfan saying Chino could score it. He's been very hot looking for another goal. And Dabs takes it. Dabs takes it. Here comes Chino, speak of the devil. Chino trying to work his way through. He can't. Does go to Grip, and Grip will clear it. Now the puck lands on Dabs' stick. A long saucer. Get ready, Grip. Good save. We know Dabs likes to go for those long shots. BGP tries to center, but it goes way too wide, and Lettuce will chase it back to his own end. Rims it around to Dabs. Lettuce and Dabs switching sides here. Dabs will probably pass it back to Lettuce. He's harassed by Hijinks. He does get it out. Tim Jim there. Swats it in the air. And now I try to headbutt it. Dabs heads up play. Doesn't get the headbutter, though. And Lettuce stretch pass clear. On the stick of Chino. Drop back to Dabs. Here he comes. Dabs walking in. Forced out by BGP. He'll pass it off. Tim Jim trying to get there. Tries to interfere with Topher. He does a little bit. Topher will clear it all the way. Catches Hijinks flat-footed, but he will bumper pass it over, and it does end up going to Shrews. Shrews with it. Centers over to Hijinks. Good block by Dabs. BGP with it now for the Nighthawks. In the overtime of Game 3. Do or die here. You lose, you're off to Cancun, as my partner says here. Chino takes it, but Shrews takes it away. Now drop pass to Tim Jim. Tim Jim, nice move. Here he comes. Beautiful play, but he fans on the shot. Oh, man, that's the worst feeling. BGP with it. Saucer pass. Lettuce mocking him now with the bang. Quick chat. And Dabs takes it for the home team. Frost Giants here at home. The number 2 seed playing the Northeast Nighthawks, the 7th seed here. Regardless of seed, we are in overtime in Game 3. Now a pass across to Chino down low. We'll drop it back to Dabs by the right circle on the point. A shot way up high. Hijinks takes it. Hangs onto it for a second and drops it back to BGP. BGP rips it around. Lettuce is going to chase it in his own end. He will go for the dump. Looking for Tim Jim, but a little too far. BGP takes it away. Chino reads the pass, though. Here comes Chino around BGP. A little bit of room here. Harassed by Hijinks. Great defensive play. And the Nighthawks take it away, but they lost it. Chino down low now. Forced to pass it up. Tim Jim lags out again. Look out here. Here come the Nighthawks. We got multiple players joining. Trying to sub in. Everyone wants some ice time here in overtime. It's do or die. Hijinks skating backwards. Tried to bumper pass it out. Doesn't. And Shrews will chase. Lettuce there. Over to Dabs. Dabs will slow the puck down and look at his options. Goes to Chino. Van Higgy grabs it, but can't get the shot away. Good defensive stick. BGP takes it now for the visitors. The Northeast Nighthawks trying to get the rush going here. Starting with BGP, quarterback in the play. Pass across. Look out. Shrews alone. Saved by Sleepy. Topher a shot. Looking for Shrews back door, but doesn't get through. And we're still in overtime. Now Chino the other way. Back and forth. Chino, nice move. Shoot. Save by Grip. Another one. Phenomenal saves on both ends. Now look out. Fanned it. Long shot wide. A Grip. Lettuce ripped it. Looking for the buzzer beater. We are heading to a second overtime.
It looks like Timothy's having some connection issues. That's twice down the series that he's disconnected in the middle of it, leaving the Frost Giants to quickly scramble up that 5th skater or that 4th skater. It really makes you wonder if it's impacting his play right now. He's their top goal scorer with 40 points, 16 goals, 19 assists, and we haven't seen anything really from him today.
Yeah, what a season by him. A regular season. We'll see if he can keep his playoff hopes alive here for his team and come up big if he comes back in the game. He is back in the game right now. We'll see what happens. It's kind of a mystery here as Hijinks shoots it. Lettuce gets a block. Second overtime is underway. You score a goal, your team moves on. BGP rims it around to Shrews. Shrews takes it. Turned over now. Tim Jim will chase. Grip will come out. Grip has been so good in this series. He's got to be one of my stars. Probably first star, honestly. And now Topher working his way in. Hijinks gets the shoot. Good save. Now it goes behind Sleepy. Inches away from ending the Frost Giants season. Now Hijinks looking to take it away. He can't. Dabs will get it and send it all the way up high. BGP is there. Tim Jim will chase him down, but it goes to Topher. Oh, Topher couldn't get a stick on it. Caught him flat-footed. Now pass goes to BGP. Dabs in his own end will collect that, no problem. He dumps it all the way. We're playing tennis now, folks. Puck rims around to the blue line. Hijinks will step in. Takes it. Cross-ice Plass. Plass, a player pass. I don't know. Topher now rims it around. Hijinks now down low. Behind Sleepy. Rims it around. Chino will come and make a defensive play for the Frost Giants. Dabs with it. Hijinks gets there. Lettuce will try and cut that off. He does. Hijinks, good body though. Keeps the play alive. Tries to bumper it over to Topher. He doesn't. BGP steps in. Shot way up high. Not sure what he's going for there. And now Lettuce will clear it for the Frost Giants. Pass over looking for Shrews, but Chino is there to take it away. Now look out though. Hijinks takes it. He'll circle. Tries to hit up BGP, but the pass is a little too far. Lettuce twirl on a stick as he usually does. He'll get there first and rim it back to Dabs. Taken away though. Here comes Hijinks. Nice move. He lets it go. Save. Sleepy. Another shot goes just up high. Shrews in front of the goal trying to create chaos, but Sleepy makes a great save. Now Hijinks walking in. Hijinks now takes it, tries to cut the center. The defense cuts him off. BGP now for the Nighthawks. Pass back to Topher, the commissioner. Topher. Lost it, but it does go to Hijinks here on the left circle. Hijinks by the half boards. Got the backdoor pass. Sleepy takes it away. And now it goes all the way back to Sleepy's team. It's Chino for the Frost Giants. Scored the buzzer beater in game 2 to bring us to game 3. Pass across to Tim Jim. Tim Jim back to Dabs. Long shot. Flies off his stick in a funny manner and goes wide. Now Chino takes it, U-turns, and puts it on goal. Easy save for Grip. Look out in front. Tim Jim, a shot just up high. Chino trying to get control of it. He can't. Tim Jim takes it. Forecheck here for the Frost Giants. Into OT. Just under 2 minutes remaining. By the blue line, the Nighthawks are going to clear it out. They finally get that out. And it goes to Hijinks, who draw passes it back to BGP. BGP sends it deep. Topher chasing. Lettuce is going to get there first, you would think. Topher tries to check Lettuce, but Lettuce lifts a few more weights. Now a long pass. It's Chino. He hangs on. Lets it go. He doesn't. He elects to hang on. And now Shrews is there for the visitors. Harassed by Tim Jim. Nice play by Tim Jim by the boards. Chino gets it. Centers it. Tim Jim can't get there. Space for Chino. It goes to the blue paint. But they can't get a shot away. Lettuce keeps it in. Tim Jim down low. He's got Chino with him. Chino trying to jam it. The defense scrambling in front. And it goes all the way back to center ice and all the way down to Sleepy. Sleepy will dump it in. If you're just joining us, the Nighthawks had a commanding 3-0 victory, followed by the Frost Giants in Game 2. A buzzer beater by Chino brought us here to Game 3. Now we're in OT. It's Shrews. Shrews, a backhand shot. Looking for the tip. Hijinks with it. He goes for a pass, but it's taken away. Good stick by Dabs. Dabs now plays it with himself. Long dump goes to BGP. Bang says Lettuce as Topher comes in. Topher, a shot. Easy save for Sleepy. Look out, though. I don't think Sleepy saw Shrews coming. Nearly dangerous. Now Lettuce gets a stick on a shot. And it goes to BGP in his own end. 10 seconds remaining in the period. Will he play it safe or go for a chance? BGP, long pass. Oh, inches away from finding Hijinks on a breakaway late in the game. And it's going to take not 1, 2, but 3 overtimes. Hopefully not too many more. As these teams, you wonder if the nerves are starting to kick in for some of these players.
They know it's just going to take one mistake that's going to end this game. Everyone is playing phenomenal, though. No mistakes have really been happening. It's just been phenomenal play with both teams.
Yeah, and they've really settled into their style of offense, too. As we saw, the Nighthawks just... If you didn't see that, folks, you have to go back in the VOD. Their forecheck was incredible in that game, and we saw the home squad really adjust to that very nicely, and it's carried over into Game 3. As you said, these teams are really, really well balanced now that they've kind of felt each other out here. As puck drop is underway, it's in Grip's zone. Grip got to be the top win or lose. He is a 3-star tonight. I don't know if he's 1, 2, or 3, but he's up there. Now Dabs will keep it in for the Frost Giants, but Shrews will get to it first over to BGP. BGP now to Hijinks. 1-on-2. He's got Topher with them. Hijinks walks in. Pass to Topher off a skate. Now BGP from the point. Across to Topher. One-timer. Fans on it. The commissioner nearly had the golden goal, or at least a great scoring chance to do so. Now here comes BGP, the defender, activating on the play. Hijinks helps him out. On the half board, Chino takes it away. Chino of very, very good performance as well in this contest. He jumps to try and keep the puck by his stick. Can't get it though. Pass goes to Hijinks, but a little too far, and Lettuce will chase it. Lettuce around to Dabs. Dabs now with the puck for the Vancouver Frost Giants, number 2 seed. Long stretch pass. BGP takes it away though. He's in his own zone. Looks like we were kicked for being in the game too long. We will join back. Oh my goodness.
Hodges gained the puck. He shoots it at Sleepy. Sleepy saves it.
There we go.
Shrew's able to get the rebound. Dabs and Hijinks fighting for the puck. Hijinks gets in the offensive zone. He's looking for his options. Dabs is able to take it away though. Chino loses it.
That's how you know. We're back here now. That's how you know how close these games can be and how contested they are. We've been kicked from servers like 3 or 4 times since the start of playoffs because the games go for so long. But we're back now. It's Dabs. Dabs takes it. Rips it around to Chino. The camera angle not perfect, but she'll have to do. Shrews takes it. Shrews has the puck. Harassed by Chino over to Hijinks. Ooh, nice take-to-tape pass. Hijinks walking in, and the slot. A shot goes way wide. Now Dabs will soft pass over to Chino. Bumper play. Tim Jim with speed. Here comes Tim Jim across to Lettuce. Back across. Grip. Another save. Doesn't matter how long he goes for without making a save. He could be busy. He could be quiet. He is just making phenomenal saves throughout this entire night. Oh my goodness. Now Chino walking in. Chino, a shot. Grip was ready for it. Looking for top corner, but way wide. I think it was blocked too. Shrews takes it. Shrews. Hijinks grabs on, goes back to his own zone. He's going to do a U-turn, you would think. He does. It goes to Dabs now. Dabs an opposite side pass to Chino. Look at this! To Tim Jim! Spinorama play, and Grip gets a stick on it. And now Dabs keeps it in. Just under 2 minutes remaining in the third overtime. Tim Jim takes it down low. Looking for Chino, but doesn't land the pass. Here's Chino with the puck. Circles. Got room. Shoots. Blocked by Topher. Blocked again by Topher. The commissioner coming in big for the Nighthawks. Dabs a long shot on goal. Hit the crossbar with the shot. Long shot by Dabs. Nearly just inches from ending. Maybe just an inch from ending the contest. Now Topher takes it. Topher with it now. Cross-ice pass by the Remport logo. Hijinks gets there, but it's taken away. BGP now with it. BGP stepping in with room for the Nighthawks. Lost control of it. Lettuce will clear. Now it goes past the Wild logo. Both these teams, they do not want to play golf tomorrow. They want to stay in it. As we can see, it's very contested. Chino now with it. Chino circling. Lost control of it. Sleepy will come out, make the goalie tech play, and he'll handle the puck. A soft pass over to, I believe that's Dabs, number 14, a long shot. Saved by Grip. And now they try to center, but it's blocked. Hijinks will do a U-turn and take it away. Here comes Hijinks for the Nighthawks. Cross-ice pass to Shrews. See if they get going here. BGP backdoor. Shot save. Rebound! Hijinks has it. Shot goes wide. Big, juicy rebound there. Hijinks couldn't bury it. And now 7 seconds remaining. Nearly a breakaway there for, I believe it was Chino. Now a long shot tip. They can't get the stick on it, and that is going to end overtime 3. I'm going to fix this camera real quick. What do you think, man?
Man, what a phenomenal game. Both teams really have not made a mistake yet, which is insane considering I believe this is the 4th overtime. It got to the point where CGX and Lotus were on game 1 while we were entering in game 3, and their series is over already, and we're still in game 3. That's how long this game has been going.
Yeah, and I don't know if there's any predictions by you or chat how long we could go for it. Oh my goodness, man. That's give me some PTSD just thinking about it as face-off is underway now in overtime 4. A shot takes a funny bounce. Grip doesn't have to make a save, though. Long pass by the Rimport logo. By the way, this stream is brought to you by the Rimport Trade Breaker. Go there to check out all your favorite PHL news, drama, drops, much, much more. They do such a phenomenal job there. And they have such a beautiful logo right on the ice there. Long shot tip. Tim Jim doesn't get a piece of it. Grip makes a pad save. And Topher takes it. Lettuce gets there first. Tim Jim trying to baseball swing it, but he's not Lettuce. Grip is going to come out. A sketchy play here in overtime, but he gets there just on time. Lettuce swings it, but Hijinks takes it away. Lettuce cuts that pass off, or Topher is gone. Now over to Chino. Play getting a little sloppy now for both sides. BGP. Topher touch passes it. Goes to nobody. Goes all the way back to the Nighthawk zone. Look out, here's Chino down low. Pass back to Dabs. Dabs on the other side usually plays by the left face-off dot. He was by the right there. And it goes back to the NEQ logo. Shot tip by Chino down low. Looking for another tip-in goal. He's got 1 goal in this series. It was a beautiful tip-in in game 2. Now Chino tries to take it away from Topher. He can't. Here comes Hijinks now for the Nighthawks. It's Hijinks. Dabs, great defensive read. Tries to spin around and clear. Hijinks steals. Here he comes. Hijinks, the magic man, across to BGP, but it finds him in a funny spot. And now here come the Frost Giants back the other way. Tim Jim forced to clear it, though, as they lose control. Goes all the way over Grip and behind his goal. Shrews with the puck for the Nighthawks. Tim Jim takes it away. Good read. Tim Jim got Chino at center. Goes for the centering pass. Hijinks steps in. Rebound in front. They can't put it home. Dabs here for the Frost Giants. Chino tries to center again. Nobody there. Hijinks now for the Nighthawks. Here he comes over the Contender Division logo. Hijinks looking to his forehand. Shoot tipped through the paint. Sleepy, great save. Nearly had to make a second save. And now Tim Jim will clear it all the way. Shrews looking to get it. Grip. Oh, look out. Oh, turnover. Grip caught way out. Tim Jim shoots. Good block there. Potentially saving a goal on rare misplay by Grip. And now Sleepy will rim it around back to his defender, Dabs. Just over 2 minutes remaining now in the 4th overtime. Who is going to take this home? And will there be a handshake line? That's always a question I have. Here comes Hijinks. Ooh, he nearly rushes it. Centers to Shrews, just a little too far out of his reach. And now Chino takes it. Long pass. Tim Jim, oh, over the stick. Tim Jim caught cherry picking. Haven't seen that much yet. Now he's got the puck down low. 2 defenders crash into him there. Not taking a chance with that. And now Shrews trying to get the play started. Taken away by the defense. Topher bats it out of trouble. Back to Shrews, but he lost it. 1.5 minutes remaining in this overtime. BGP in front of his goalie. Backhand rips it all the way out. Back to Sleepy, who will play the puck out. Long pass looking for Tim Jim. He can't get it. BGP there. Chino will challenge. Topher by his own goal. Rips it over looking for Shrews, but Lettuce will cut in and dump it all the way. Will it go on goal? Grip is ready, but it does not go on goal. Now Topher will clear it out. This is turning into a very back and forth game now. The teams can't really connect as we go deeper and deeper into overtime. Here comes Shrews. 3-on-1 maybe. Shrews. Oh, he totally whiffs that. Sends it to Twinbook 2. And now Dabs on a nice outlet pass, but it's taken away. Now Shrews with some space. Dabs gets there, cuts in, and gets a stick on it. Dabs again having himself a period here. Defensively, Dabs walking in. Breakaway pass just past Chino's stick. Now Chino with the puck. Chino centering. No luck there. Puck goes right by the Neat Q logo. Lettuce a shot up high. Bounces off the top of the goal and out. Now Dabs stepping in by the half boards. Over to the Nighthawks. Shrews will clear it to Topher, but just past his stick. Lettuce sends it deep off the ceiling. Look out. Can Tim Jim whack it? He can't. And Topher's going to step in there. It's Topher. Takes a shot. Easy save by Sleepy, although I don't think it was going on goal. And it's going to take not 1, 2, 3, 4, but 5 overtimes now. And it's starting to get kind of sloppy from both teams here.
They're both getting tired. They're both ready for this game to end. I wouldn't be surprised if someone shoots in their own net, if I'm being honest, and takes that Cancun trip home.
Yeah, we've seen that more than a few times. Shout out to Buzz Flibbit. That was quite the broadcast we had on PHL 2 or 3. I don't know, but it was quite a night for me. We get ready here for overtime 5. Oh, man, how many more will we see? Face-off is underway. One of these teams has got to go home soon. If you're just joining us, the Northeast Nighthawks are wearing red here. They are the visitors. They won the first game, but lost the second game by 1 goal. Now Chino, nice move. Walking in, breakaway, fans on it, lost control. May have had grip beat there. The breakaway came out of nowhere. Now hijinks. Cross ice pass to Topher. Topher with it. He'll have to regroup here. Shrews will dump it. Just wide of Sleepy. Lettuce takes control. Lettuce rims it around. Chino takes it by the Renport logo. The best trade breaker in the business. Now Dabs working his way in. Dabs, nice pass to Chino, but he can't control it. Just the pass was a little too hot. And it goes to Tim Jim, harassed by Topher. They will clear it out. Hijinks at center. Lettuce takes it away for the Frost Giants here at home. Sleepy will play the puck G-pass off the invisible ceiling. Looks trying to get that on Chino's stick, but it somehow doesn't. Now Shrews takes it. Shrews cross-ice pass, got hijinks deep. Hijinks will chase. Lettuce gets there first. Look out. Shrews has some room. Spins and shoots a low shot. Easy block for Lettuce. And now they'll play around with the puck like ping pong, tennis. I don't know what to call it as BGP takes it. Cross-ice pass to Shrews. Gets control. Nice pass looking for hijinks. Hijinks turns, though. And Dabs will take it for the Vancouver Frost Giants. He sets it up high to Chino. Nice pass, but goes behind Tim Jim. Chino on the blue line. Chino trying to razzle-dazzle Topher the commissioner. Can't get it to go. Hijinks takes it. He's at center working his way in. He shoots. Easy save for Sleepy. Kind of a change-up rebound. Topher, his shot was blocked. Hijinks down low. Over to Topher. All sorts of bodies behind the goal. Tim Jim scrambling for the puck. Topher trying to get something going. Dabs takes it away, though, for the home team. Here in the golden goal situation in the 5th overtime. 0-0. No goals in this contest. Game 2 only saw 1 goal, and Game 1 saw 3 goals, all from one team. That victory belonged to the Northeast Nighthawks. Here they come again. Stretch pass looking for hijinks. Sleepy comes out to take it away. Hijinks will chase. He gets it. He's down low. Tries to center looking for Topher back door. Pass just missed. Now Tim Jim will clear it out desperately for the Frost Giants. Ooh, grip. Nearly fans on it. Careful. Turnover. Chino can't control it, though. Hit him in the face. That's got to hurt. And now Shrews will go for a cross-ice pass looking for hijinks, but the masterclass from Lettuce gets control of the puck like it's no problem. Now Chino looking for a baseball swing. Shrews has it in his own end. Just under 2 minutes remaining, in Game 5. We are getting tired here. The players, all of us. We'll see how it ends. Shrews takes it. Shot. Save. Oh, a misplay! And the Northeast Nighthawks take the series. Can you believe that? Oh, no. That is the series winner for the Nighthawks. The team that was probably not favored to win will win the series. Wookie, I don't know if you're still here, if you're muted or what, but that is it for the game. Oh, he's gone. Oh, no. Looks like it is just me and you, folks, as Wookie went to take a stroll. But that is it for the series. The Northeast Nighthawks advance, and they will go to the semifinals. What an upset victory, and that is all for the Frost Giants. We'll see if there's any. Yep, a handshake line. Here we go, led by Grip. Two goalies will meet at center ice. Camera work is not great here. But the most beautiful part of the game here, PHL, and all hockey, is all the subs come out too to shake hands, and the Vancouver Frost Giants will hit the golf course, and the Northeast Nighthawks will move on. What a performance by both teams. The Nighthawks backed up all the way. The number one star easily going to Grip. Can't doubt Sleepy here. He was very good too. But Grip, what a performance. As this is, I don't know if this is a handshake or some sort of some sort of weird ritual. We don't condone any weird things here at PHL, but they're just doing something now as the home squad will take one last stroll on their ice. And the visitors will go home victorious. That is all we got for y'all here at PHL 2. My name is Log. I was joined by the Harry Wookie. I don't know where he went. That is all we got for y'all tonight. Stay tuned for more PHL playoff action. It's so much fun doing these. We got so much more as we get closer and closer to the finals. Y'all have a phenomenal night and stay tuned.